The diagram shows the line y is equals to 1 and the part of a curve 2 upon square root of x plus 1. Show that this equation can be written in this form. So basically they're asking us to make x the subject. Right now y is the subject. Okay, so let's do that. Cross multiply first. So it's going to be square root of x plus 1 is equals to 2 upon y. Now square both the sides. So we have x plus 1 is equals to 4 upon y square. Move the plus 1 to the other side. So now we have the required equation. X is equals to 4 upon y square minus 1. Okay. Now find integration of this, hence find the area of the shaded region. Okay, first we integrate with respect to y. So part 2 is integrate, move y up. So 4y power minus 2 minus 1 dy. That is going to be 4y. Power gets increased by 1. So negative 1 upon negative 1 minus y plus c. So this gives us negative 4 upon y minus y plus c as the result of the integration. Okay, now we have to find the area. So area of the shaded region, we need the limits of y. So the lower limit is 1. And to find upper limit, the x is 0 over here. So we're going to substitute 0. So 2 upon 0 plus 1, that's just going to be 2 upon square root of 1, which is just 2 upon 1. So the upper limit is 2. So that means now we integrate this curve from 1 to 2, but we already have integrated it. So we just substitute the values of 2 and 1. And when we do that, we do not need c anymore. So this is going to be 2 and 1. And we substitute the values. Okay, when we substitute 2, we get minus 4 upon 2 minus 2. That's negative 4. Then a minus sign. Substitute 1. Negative 4 upon 1. Negative 1 is negative 5. This gives us 1. So the area of the shaded region is 1 unit square. Okay. The shaded region is rotated 360 degree about the y-axis. Find the exact volume of revolution. Okay. So now what do? We integrate it, writing pi outside. Volume of revolution about y-axis is pi. Lower limit of y, upper limit of y. Function should be in terms of y, which it already is. We got it in terms of y already. And then square it and then integrate it. So we will be squaring this and then writing a pi over here. Okay. We may write it as 4 upon y square for simplicity since we will be squaring the function first. Okay. So let's square it. It's going to make the working easier. So pi integrate this function with we'll square this function before you integrate it. So it's going to be 16 upon y4 minus 2ab is going to be 8 upon y square plus b square, that is 1. So this is the result of squaring. Now I'm going to rewrite this as y power minus 4 here and y power minus 2 here and 1 here. Now we're ready to integrate it. Okay, this is going to be, remember the lower and upper limits, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. Okay, so 16 y power gets increased by 1, so negative 3 upon negative 3. Then negative 8 y power gets increased by 1, negative 1 upon negative 1, plus y, and the limits are 2 to 1. Let's simplify this. We have pi still outside, negative 16 over 3, y cube can be brought down. Then we have minus gets cancelled, 8 upon y, and then we have a y. And in this, we have to substitute 2, write our answer. Put a negative sign, then substitute 1. Okay, let's plug in these and see what we get. Okay, so when you substitute 2, you should get 16 by 3. And when you substitute 1, you should get 11 by 3. And the final answer after subtracting these two fractions would be 5 by 3 pi.